Come on. There we go. Hello and welcome to the World Plays What Is To Be Our Vasa or Wettin speedrun attempt. Start as whoever the heck you like. Have the Poland or Commonwealth share your dynasty whilst you win the election as them. As in, whilst you're interacting with their elective monarchy thing. Not wait for Poland to become a regular kingdom and spread your dynasty to them using the baby button or using regular normal stuff. Ready, steady, cook. Yes, I'll be your friend. Dynasty. Offer him access. No, I'm not your friend. Yes, I'm your friend. Offer access. Start improving with him. There we go. He's got an elective thing, so we should start doing that right away. We should also go find a dip rep guy. There is a dip rep guy. He's just expensive. We summon money out the Aether so that we can hire them. Go. We begin supporting our heir. Next, I want to be friends with the Pope so that the Pope can give me Pope points. Improve with you. And improve with the Pope. What else could we do? We could insult one of your enemies. So Pope, you can take a bit of a break. We will insult the Teutonic Order. It makes Poland love us that little bit more. Every little bit of Poland love is, every little bit of Poland love is a little bit of extra chance to win their election thing. Same thing with you, so we should proclaim guarantee. We should offer you access. I should also throw money at them, but I think they're a... Oh, they're a great power and I'm not? Yes, they're now a great power and I'm not, so that's fair. Like that, and then improve relations even more. Now, do any of our mission tree clicks give us dip rep? That one does. So I should try and do that. In fact, it's probably more important than doing Poland. So let's go... 1... 2... Yes, and then access. That ruins Trier, but I can live with Trier. Proclaim guarantee, offer access. And then marriage and we're done. Throw some Imperial Grace at you. Throw some Imperial Grace at you. Throw some Imperial Grace at you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should do it, shouldn't it? And then a gift. One more. Just that little bit more of improved relations and he's done. Hey, NTA. You give up on your Hemmingstedt? There we go, and a little bit more dip rep. So a little bit more chance to get our air support per month. We're up to 21%. Oh, you won? Well done. No, I have no interest in Milan. Well, then you probably beat my time. You probably beat our time from the other day then, because we took... You were at like an hour when I last looked. Where were we? Recordings. Where was it? Hemmingstead. No, turn the volume down. 2:30? 2 hours 28. "10 minutes. Well done. It didn't look good when I was there. It looked like it was going to be tough. Considering that we have the highest odds there, we've had pretty bad luck. And we were doing it from the instant that we could. There's not much else to this but RNG. And letting time pass quickly. So I should actually close that menu. Because that menu makes time go slower. I don't really need these relationships anymore now that I've triggered the mission, unless the next mission also gives Imperial Authority that I'm not aware of. Dip Rep. No, none of these seem like they give Dip Rep. We could go try and form Croatia for something like that. Get the default mission +1 Dip Rep, but... Hey, Alan. I think we're better off just trying to win the Pope points. Now, how can we help win the Pope points more? We could pass the Pope points 1. And we could also do that one that I, like, literally never use. I think this is the first time I've ever used that. I don't have enough Pope points to do that. Fine. So that means I actually want to focus admin a bit. For the sake of being able to get churches sooner. We've had terrible, terrible luck. We're still stuck on 3, whilst other people have gone from like 2 to 8. Boo hiss, RNGesus hates me today. You would let us ally and marry him. And that's a bit hard to argue with. Even if it means abandoning the other electors. They're now a waste of my time. Yep, that looks fine. Who do you hate? I can make you like me a little bit more by hating people that you hate. In fact, I should have done that already. Can I hate Muscovy? No, Muscovy's not close enough. And back to sucking up to the Pope. I could also make him a little bit happier, maybe? No. Okay. Just the Pope. Just the Pope and begging RNGesus to be kind to us. Nearly up to being able to farm those delicious church points. The only thing that when this menu opens up does is it affects which of the two bonuses you pick, and if you are the if you're the papal controller at the time, it means you get to make the decisions on the things. That's all. And making those decisions makes it harder to be friends with people that aren't the exact correct faith. So if you're Catholic, you can make the decisions. Like, if you pick the tolerant side, it doesn't make it harder. But if you pick the intolerant side, it can make it really, really hard to be friends with people that aren't... Like, it makes it really hard for Austria to, say, be friends with Muscovy, or Austria to be friends with Protestant Denmark. You can ignore it, but you're better off picking... I almost always pick the right-hand side, to tolerate them more and get extra improved relations, because the improved relations rate is aggressive expansion burn-off. Rarely do I care about the slight increase in conversion strength. If you really care about converting lots of stuff, you'll just go click the Embrace the Counter-Reformation button and get two extra missionaries. Yes, there are times when 2 extra missionaries, like having 1 stronger missionary will be better than 3 not quite as strong ones, but usually the 3 not quite as strong ones is far better. Oh yeah, if you've prevented there being any Protestants, then you don't have to worry about the opinion modifier, sure. The only person that it will affect is possibly Muscovy and whatnot. Maybe England. We're 3 points behind Anhalt. Okay, and now we bankrupt ourselves in order to fund the great churchification. So that we can have some Pope points. Hello, not Jilly. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Waddle your way over here. There's no bonus points for finishing without loans. Hello, loans. Hello, more churches. There are, but I think it's just easier to be Austria. Ours isn't built in, it's way up here. But it's easier to have the money to throw at them for opinion. It's easier to try and work your way up to this one. Although realistically, hopefully you've already won by then. Could you go away? This is my land. Cheeky. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Yes, you could be, who? You could be Ansbach, or Silly, or France, or Glossar, Or Provence. Or Silesia. Those are your options. But Silesia isn't a tag anymore. Or at least not a start date tag. So it's hard to be Silesia. Yeah, the churches are working. Look at this rocket up with every single one that gets built. I wouldn't mind another one or two then, even if it means some loans. Could you get out of my land? They are so cheeky. Okay, that should do it. The Pope points from those next 3 churches should get us the ability to ask for the legate. What is the fastest revoke? It's not like I keep a spreadsheet. I don't keep a spreadsheet, Battleship How. I can't answer that question off the top of my head. You can reliably do it by 1520. You can certainly reliably do it by 1520. Without anything that's an egregious exploit. If you allow egregious exploits, you can do it depending on the patch and the exploit. Like, immediately. Anything from more or less immediately. So more or less 4 years to 25 years, depending on the exploit you're willing to use. There are the old-style ones where before they'd instituted limited tag switching. So you used to be able to balance your cultures, and if you balanced your cultures, you could go form England, form France, form England, form France, form England, form France, form England, form France, and just keep doing that. Every time you did that, it would remove all your provinces from the Empire. Every time it removes all your provinces from the Empire, you'd click the Add Provinces Back to Empire, and every province that you added would give you one imperial authority as the old ones, other than things like there used to be exploits for returning imperial land. So if you used the CB for getting land back, giving land back to people, there was a time where that granted imperial authority, and the same with defending the empire. Is the 1520 good for noobs? If you really want an easy way of doing it, just a sec. Yes, and then I want... There you go, Battleship How. Check out that series. The very hard one-tag world conquest for dummies. The strategy still works. The downside is, these days it will cost you a little bit of corruption until you get it set up, but... So we're honestly just waiting for this guy to die now. You did a WC for Dummies, but it was just you playing normally. I feel ya. I feel ya. That idiot counter is a lot higher than I'd like it to be. So now I just need to know when you die. Give that one a go. Give that one a go, Battleship How. It's, it is extremely fun to be able to call almost all of Germany in to help you in your wars, even before you revoke. So, yes, you end up paying some corruption cost. If you really wanted to, you could even just stop taking tech as your solution to that, because you've got enough allies that you can get them to do all the heavy lifting. Like, there are certainly changes that could be made to that strategy to bring it up to date. Seeing as, not to, toot my own horn too much, but the immediate patch after I released that strategy, Paradox introduced the whole, there are too many diplomatic relations penalty to try and hammer it out of existence. It doesn't quite work because you can bypass it by asking for access and guarantee and stuff first. You can bypass the too many relations penalty that way. So their attempts to hammer it out of existence aren't quite successful, but you have me to blame for the too many relations penalty. I am sorry. It is my fault. That patch, there was that one. There was Barbecue for the Wins. You could cheese the karma system. And there was... what was the major exploit from Flurry that patch? I'm forgetting. The heck? Oh, it was a girl. Gable Coffin. If you say so. Come on, Poland, hurry up and die. The sooner you die, the sooner we move on to something more interesting. And in case the playlist doesn't have the summary at the start, which it doesn't, rather than needing you to watch the whole series, there's the summary VOD of how it works. He's only 28, yep. 28 and getting... oh! Why did my guy stop supporting air? Oi! You think he lasted to... oh, don't say that. I just want him dead. Are they using him as a general? No. No, they aren't. Unfortunately. Let's go fix our money problem. So let's make you happy, let's make you happy. Let's make you happy, let's make you happy, and then You happy, and you happy. Mission. I would say yoink, but our people will get pissed. Burgers, I can do that. And that makes them happy enough that I can go dev up our gold mine as our solution. Okay, and that should fix the money problems. Yep. And then sell yoink. And pay off the loans. It sounds to me like he's paying for the sins of his predecessor. Yeah. You know, Mr. Go Get Myself Killed in Battle, and he's paying the price. Re-raise with you. I don't want you to have less than full relation at any time. We've had the really rare, outcome of what happens where if Austria has actually managed to get, Ladislaus killed occur. And yes, we can pass this. Where they get a random other Habsburg. Poor Scotland. Yeah, we can build a marketplace in Vienna. We can also turn this off. And it really is just wait and chill. A nice slow start for the day. Ugh. And if there's enough people around, we could decide on what we're doing next. So, what do we want? We have, as options for what we're going to do next, new poll. What next? Question mark. And then the options are straight talk, which is stack dip rep to the moon as Hormuz. There is Pandya Empire, which is start as little opium Madurai at the bottom of India and own most of the bottom third of India. There is Barbarossa, which is start as one of the North Africans and get a stupidly large number of pirate ships. It's like 500 pirate ships or something. And there is... yeah, we'll go Master of India. Start as a Euro nation, so someone with their capital in Europe. And own and core, I believe, all provinces in India. We'll put it up to say we'll say a 10-minute vote. Hopefully Poland doesn't die in that 10 minutes and make me look silly. That we have to sit idle for a little bit. Those are your options. Vote now or forever hold your tongue. Hungary wants ducats. Absolutely not. They're my ducats. We should be using up more of our force limit, though. All of them are empty, not Gil. All of them are empty. They're all non-existent. All of them are empty results. So we win. We win no matter which one we do. As long as we succeed. Hungary wants help against Poland. How much am I willing the election by? I'm willing the election by enough that I'm willing to go help. Poland, you're an idiot, and you must suffer for your stupidity. So what's the deal? Have you hit... No, it's not like you've hit Tech 5. So why should I care? You know, Hungary, it would really help if you actually had your army in your land. If you expect to do something. Just saying. Alright, no bonus for finishing without loans. Go for it. I've got the force limit. Let's go nuts. We're not going to have any manpower after this at this rate. Huh, and the Danzig War's happening at the same time. He is going to be dragged across many fronts. Many, many fronts. To defeat the Blobber Leader? You couldn't possibly defeat me. How could you defeat me? It's not possible. Sorry, but no, you suck, Poland. Teleport in a leader. Slightly too slow on teleporting in the leader. But his manpower's dropping and dropping. That used to be 30, now it's 20. And he's at 0. Hey, Gamer Willem. You're here to regret life. Are you staying up too late? Are you being naughty? Are you being irresponsible? Which one is the biggest stack by default? You are. You've got to work at 6 AM, so you're being irresponsible? What time are you supposed to get to work? I mean, 6 AM is pretty early, by my standards. If they make a 5 AM, I don't want to know about it. Ah, you've gone to work without sleeping. Well, as long as you're not operating heavy machinery, I guess. Or doing surgery. You need to click the button. There is a decision button in here to form the thing, and you need to have the Star and Crescent DLC in order to be allowed to have access to that button. In here, decisions, and there'll be one that's called Unify Islam. So, F1 to open the tabs, and then shortcut key 9 to open this one. Couple more months of manpower recovery. We are still winning the Polish election. Yeah, so there's a little decision that looks like a scroll here. To say you have decisions you could take. So why are you being such an idiot, eh? I really don't know why. It must be mission tree crap? Yeah, it's mission tree crap. The AI gets just absolutely locked in on the idea of doing their mission trees. That they will suicide rather than not do their mission trees. Hey, Commodore Nemo. Honestly, the Timurid Alliance didn't get in our way that much. Because the Timurid Alliance was broken by the time we declared for our freedom. We decided to not take the extra levels of stab hit and... I would say war exhaustion, but in that patch there's no war exhaustion. So... yes, an idiot mistake, but not one that we ended up paying for. I totally got my head stuck in thinking about how do I release these vassals in the right way so that I get all of the provinces, so that I maximize the number of provinces that Cebu has a core on, whilst still making VJ and OPM. The most ridiculous thing in that game was that if you look at one of the wars after, when we were doing the Get Our Freedom or Finish Gobbling Up VJ, whilst they were in OPM, they had like 16k of units. And supposedly their like 150 dev Admenagar subject was loyal. The second that we got them as a subject, right? We got the same subjects. We were like the better part of 1,000 dev compared to, I don't know, 20 that VJ was. They were insta-disloyal. I have absolutely no idea how they possibly got them loyal. I literally think it was impossible for them to be loyal. Oh, you're trying to siege me out. Well, no. Go away. I am not the weakest link. If you're an Indian, you can't have strong duckies. So it wasn't until we became Filipino that we got to have our strong duckies. Get off my gold mine. Just keep ramming into them. They will run out of manpower before us. The advantages of being the Emperor. Your manpower is functionally infinite. Okay, then I don't want this, and I no longer want this either. He's even willing to be my friend again. I really do think the AI should have a higher preference for deleting claims, especially when they're perma-claims. But whatever, back to training. And back to training. They still haven't died. Star and Crescent? There's Star and Crescent, and the other one that it's with is the Byzantium one. There you go. The Emperor's dead. Long live the Emperor. It's one... Honestly, I avoided getting the Star and Crescent and the Byzantium DLC like a long, long time until it was on sale because it just seemed... It seemed a bit silly, basically. Oh. What? How did you do that? It hasn't been 50 years. Is he allowed to do that one early? There are a couple that you're allowed to do early. They certainly didn't die. That's my bad. I'm gonna have to break that and then marry them from my side. No, the event, Alan, is, if they get personal unioned, or at least the event that I know, is that if Poland get personal unioned by someone else, then they get to absorb Croatia, because they don't want Austria having to waste a relationship slot on a PU with Croatia. Poor idiot. And this was of diplomatic Poland, right? Whilst diplomatic, he thought that it was a good idea to do this. Shake my head. Shake my head. Slightly too slow. Well, sucks to be me. There might be another event, Alan, but the event that I absolutely know and understand is the, if Hungary gets PU'd by someone else, there is an event that says absorb Croatia for free. Meantime, it's like 12 months to happen. It happens really, really quickly. It's like 12 months or 6 months or something extremely short. Come on. Die. Other than that, we just keep pushing that to the moon. How much of our income is gold? Almost the majority of our income is gold. Almost. Oh. What? No, that's us. Done. I was like, why isn't it Habsburg? But because we're currently Regency, we currently share Gaberfoken instead of Habsburg. Let's go. Next. What did the poll say? No, not new poll. I want to view the old poll results.